Thoughts over the introvert, my lovelies. Welcome into my head. Get yourself a tea, cappuccino, whatever you love, and let's have a chat. That's what we do on these podcasts. So, as you can see, no one is coming to save you. Okay. Today, I'm giving you all the tips that you need for a happy, for a fulfilled, for a successful, and less stressful life. We're going to be talking about resilience, we're going to be talking about dedication, we're talking about motivation, having a plan, and of course, knowing that you alone are the sculptor of your destiny. You alone are responsible for your life achievements, for your life losses, for your life mistakes, and everything that you so desire in life, regardless of which stage of your life you're in, be it you're a student, be it you're in a relationship. We're talking about different stages of life. So, my lovelies, it is very, very important, whatever you do in life, whatever your plans are, whatever your goals are, to always have a plan. Go to the drawing board, make a plan, have steps. What do I want to achieve? What are my targets? Why am I still on this level and not the level that I want? Where am I heading to? So let's say relationships. You are single and you want to start dating. My plan would be, so how do I meet people? Do I go out more often? Do I go to more social gatherings? Do I start online dating? And if I start online dating, what do I need to have an amazing online dating profile? Then you have to think about what your profile should look like. What is it that makes you special? Why should people be interested in you? I have videos about that actually, if you check out our Navigating Life playlist and different podcasts. So that is just but an example, things that you really, really have to keep in mind. And then we're talking about the motivation. Before you even have a plan, you must have the motivation. I must want something so bad, so deeply, that I'm willing to go the extra mile, that I'm willing to take the steps to succeed, to get what I want, to have a simpler life, to have a healthier lifestyle. So definitely the motivation. And then we're talking about dedication. Dedication is very key in persistent, in staying on course, in not losing focus, be it a relationship, be it work, be it you're a student, be it you're someone who has a dream to travel more, to relocate, to live a better life, to live a more fun life. You really, really have to have the dedication and the focus to stay on course, not starting one project, stopping midway, and then starting another. I can tell you that is the current state that I'm in, especially with my social empowerment program. It is not easy being a working mom, single working mom, and juggling all these hats. But I try to stay on course. I try to stay focused. I try to make sure that I use my free time, for example, to build my social empowerment program and the dream that I have and the desire that I have to serve even more people. So that means I'm working on different projects, be it partnerships, be it collaborations. It's really a lot. But again, before I started this, I had the motivation, I had the plan, what I wanted to do, how I wanted it to look like. So this pushed me to where I am now. And what is keeping me going and taking me to the next level is the dedication, the resilience, the not giving up. Although in some cases, like I've always said, probably it's okay to give up. But in this instance, in this video, you really have to stay consistent. I'll use an example of a student. You're going to school, you have a dream of, graduating as a doctor. It is a tough qualification, 5 years in school and so on, in university. But you must want it, you must desire it, to stay on course, to stay focused. People who hit my DM dreaming of scholarships in the diaspora, dreaming of studying in Europe, you have to take the necessary measures. The people who dream of relocating, migrating to another country for better, maybe greener pastures, better working conditions, better economic status, you have to put in the work, you have to put the focus, And I notice it a lot, like people hit my DM and they want me to give them like a magic solution, And I'm thinking, actually, I already offered a magic solution. All the videos that I upload here on YouTube, when you go to our relocation playlist, that is information that any other person would make you pay for. I try as much as possible to give you free information that will help you start, your dream, your journey. So take the time, take the initiative, spend less time on other useless videos that maybe don't align with your goals and your dream right now. and spend your time on our channel on Ruzhoffs and watch the entire relocation playlist. Go to the description box, get yourself, websites and all the information that I put there for you to apply for jobs, and the different processes that you have to go through. And if you have to, my God, just book a consultation. It sounds like people, I remember someone hit my DM and they're like, oh my God, but then I have to pay money. Yes, you have to invest in yourself if you so much desire something. Same as I'm on this social empowerment journey. It's not that I just see and do videos. I'm investing money in this, the gadgets that I use. I shoot with a phone that costs almost 2,000 euros. I have microphone. So definitely I'm also investing in my dream. I'm investing in my journey and all other things that I do that you have no idea about, like websites. Those are things that all cost money, but I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in my dream because I know what I want. I have a plan and it's very important to me. Same as you, if you want to get from A to B, at some point you might have to invest money. But I always say, as a starter, for example, those of you who have questions about immigration, always watch my videos free of charge, and then if you're smart enough, you can actually be able to kickstart the entire process without a consultation. In some cases, of course, definitely one needs a consultation, one needs detailed guidance, and you can do that. But you always have to keep in mind from nothing, you get nothing, if you know what I mean. Be it investing time, be it investing emotions, be it acquiring more knowledge, acquire knowledge. Ignorance should never be an excuse. You have no idea the kind of questions I get in my DMs, and that's why I'm here to support you, to guide you. But learn, inquire, go on YouTube, read news, buy books, make sure you continue to educate yourself over and over again. As a human being that is still alive, that is still on this earth, you can never stop learning. You can't afford to stay stagnant. You just cannot afford that. You have to keep evolving. You have to keep growing. You have to keep adding value to yourself. And that way, you'll be able to achieve your goal, to live the kind of life that you desire, to live a fulfilled life, to live a life that is worth it, that is fun, and even leave a legacy. Like when you're gone at one time, what are people going to remember you for? Those are things that are very, very important to keep in mind. And then, of course, like I said, these tips should be able to guide you. I'm going to give you an example. A few years ago, I told you about my the change in my health journey. So, like I said, I've always been a very slender person. We have 2020. For 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with latent thyroid underfunction, which affected my hormones completely, and I ended up gaining 10 kilograms. For me, it was a shocker. It was like a huge change for someone who had always had like an amazing, what is it called? Stoffix in English. Like my system had always functioned perfectly. I never had to really do sport apart from dancing being my passion. Everything always worked out. I always looked fit, I always looked healthy, felt healthy until that time, until my thyroid decided to slack, you know. At first, of course, it was a bummer. At first, I was like, oh my God, where do I start? What do I do with this weight? I was overwhelmed. Um, but then I decided, okay, there's a solution. I could do sports. Of course, with my diet, I didn't have to change anything because I've always lived very, very healthy. I live a very healthy lifestyle. I have a very healthy diet. Like I eat clean and all that. But I had to do something, and that was sports. So I decided to join the fitness world, of course, not just to lose weight, but also for my health, for my fitness. And I mean, I'm not my 20s anymore. So once you're 35 and above, you definitely have to think about your health, your health, fitness, your mental state. So I decided to embark on that journey. Keeping in mind, I'm a single working mom, juggling motherhood, my former job as a corporate girl, and then also our social empowerment family. Those are things that are really taking up a lot of time. So normally what I've been doing is go to the gym after work. And I realized that I have not been so consistent like I would love it because, again, here comes the reason. In summer, it's always too hot by the time I leave work for me to hit the gym. Yes, there's AC in the gym, but it's a very it's more strenuous, it's more uncomfortable. And for me, it is very important when you do something to enjoy it, to have fun at it. So this year, I was like, oh my God, I don't want it to be like last year. How do I keep consistent? How do I stay in my routine? How do I stay with my fitness program despite the weather? Perfect weather. It's my perfect weather. I love the sun. But again, it is not so perfect for my health journey, for my fitness journey. So I decided, instead of going to the gym after work, I'll be waking up early. As usual, I have to wake up early again. Like I said, I'm a single mom, so I'm already up by 5:30, 5:50. So I decided to shift my training from afternoons to early mornings. So now I go to the gym 1 hour before work. I go to the gym early in the morning, train for 1 hour, shower, change, and go to work. And it's amazing. It's like one of the best decisions I ever made as regards, my fitness journey. So why am I telling you this? I thought about it actually. It's what pushed me to do this video. I was like, all the last 2 years, I've been procrastinating, talking about how inconsistent I've been, despite my desire, like to stay on course, to stay focused on my fitness journey. But then those are all excuses. So again, if you want something you want really, really badly, you have to work for it. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay on board. You have to stay on course. You have to have a plan. And you have to go to the boardroom. Sometimes you have to go to the boardroom to change, the direction. And that's what I did. Like I was focusing my head after work, gym, after work, gym. But hey, now I thought about it deeply and I went a little bit off course, but it was the perfect decision. And I'm still going to be able to continue with my fitness journey despite it being so warm, unlike the other past 2 years where I slacked. So, my lovelies, what I'm trying to tell you is these are just tips focusing on different stages of life, but they're applicable to whatever situation you might be going through. They're applicable to whatever state you might be in. And this video is dedicated, of course, to all my clients, my social empowerment community that hit my DMs with their worries, with their questions. And this should be applicable in all different situations and stages of your life and should be able to help you. So definitely, be it your health, be it your mental health, just keep in mind nothing, absolutely nothing is going to just fall into your laps. Again, taking us to the beginning, no one is coming to save you. Unfortunately, you'll have people push you along the way. You'll have people hold your hand along the way, like I do. That's why I do this, to serve you, to guide you. You'll have kind souls that will support you in one way or another, be it financially, be it emotionally, be it time wise. But at the end of the day, you have to put in the work yourself. At the end of the day, it's you who knows what you desire. It's you who really has to put in the effort and focus. And like I said, go in the drawing board and first make out a plan. My lovelies, if you've watched thus far, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Always share these videos. It helps a lot with the algorithm and, of course, getting to serve many more other people. Check out our different playlists if you're interested in relocation, if you're interested in navigating life, whatever it is you're interested in. If you're interested in lighter moments, just check out our shorts. I have very, very amazing shorts. Check them out. And of course, for you to stay up to date and the different things that I get to share, not on a daily here on YouTube, just make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Threads, and Snapchat under the same name, Ruzhoffs. And then you can be able to get all the tips that I share every day, or even just be a part of your life, of our life, and the things that you don't get to see here on my YouTube. My lovelies, always keep in mind, hit the comment section. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a conversation. And of course, if you have any video that you'd love me to do, any idea that you'd like to suggest for our YouTube channel, just leave it in the comments or hit my DM. Thank you so much for taking a front row seat in my head, my lovelies. Until next time, bye.